I am sick and tired of hearing you guys getting disrespected by people. Getting disrespected by work, by friends, by family, by relationships. I am sick of my friends coming up to me saying, oh, my boyfriend treated me like this. Oh, I'm going through like this. No. This is not happening on my watch anymore, okay? I'm going to give this advice one last time, and if you're ready to listen to it and take it, then your life will be changed. You're not going to let anyone disrespect you like that ever again. You're going to always wonder, who gave you the audacity to ever utter those words to me? To my aura, to my presence? Who gave you that confidence? Because, number one, I'm not even listening. Number two, if you really think I care about your opinion, that's embarrassing for you, sweetie. And number three, you listen to my videos. That's why you can finally stick up for yourself. So yeah, that is what this video is going to be about, guys. Hello, my name is Sherry and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and I really hope that you can take something from this video. So let's get straight to it. First things first, stop being a people pleaser. You're wondering, Sherry, how does this have anything to do with people disrespecting me and me being a people pleaser? When you are a people pleaser, you do not care what anyone says to you. All you want to do is, yes, I'll do this for you, or you're not going to be able to say no to things, okay? You're going to be like, yes, I'll do this. Yes, they can say this to me. Yes, that's fine. I'm sure they didn't mean it. You make excuses for people because you want to be liked. You want to be loved. You want to make sure people are comfortable around you. You want to make sure that you could be the best for people. So when you're a people pleaser and someone talks down on you or someone disrespects you, you can't speak up for yourself because you can't even say no to them. So how are you going to say, why the hell did you say that to me? Or how are you going to stick up for yourself and be like, excuse me, that was rude? It doesn't matter who you are. You should never, ever, ever let anyone disrespect you. Because if you feel disrespected and you can't stick up for yourself, you don't feel safe in your own body. Your body will then start to not trust you. How can I even go about my day without being fight or flight? And I'm not here, guys, to start drama. I don't want you to start drama at work or at home and in your relationships. I don't want you to start arguments and start being rude to people, because that's not the point that I'm trying to put across. I want you to be able to flourish where you are and not feel miserable, not feel like your heart is constantly tense, and not feel like you're walking on eggshells around people, that you can really be who you are and speak to you without making fun of you, without bullying you, without talking down on you and making you feel like crap. And I know this can be really wired around workplace environments, so I think I'm specifically going to talk in this video about work. I think relationships should be a whole nother video in itself. You can either keep your energy safe because your energy is sacred and not give them the time of day, because honestly a lot of people are just not relevant in your life, and you need to realize this. A lot of people who give off that energy of being rude or being horrible and disrespectful at work, they literally do not have a life. Okay, those gossipers at work where everything they see is in negative light and they will always find something about you. Let me tell you a secret on why they think like this. Let me tell you why these miserable, horrible, disrespectful people think that they can ruin your life. And I say think because they are nothing to you. They are here and you are here. It's because they have nothing going in their life. They literally have nothing going in their life. They have nothing happy in life. They have nothing that they can look forward to. So what is the next thing that they can do? If they have no hobbies, no life, and they're actually miserable, they want other people to be miserable with them. Miserable people attract miserable people. So when they see someone happy, when they see someone beautiful, smart, young, and intelligent, what do you think that they're going to feel? If they're not happy with themselves, what do you think they're going to feel? They're going to feel miserable. And the next thing that they want to do is ruin your life, because they literally have no other hobby to do. So please try not to take it seriously. I know it's so hard for me to say don't take it seriously, but that is literally their life. So I'm sure that will make you feel a little bit better. Their words reflect their life. You know when it says your tongue is very powerful, everything you speak turns into your life. So everything they're saying and they're talking bad about you, it's happening more and more in their life. They're becoming more and more miserable. They're deciding their own fate. They're making their own karmic cycles by constantly gossiping. So they are literally nothing compared to you. So when they're trying to be horrible to you and talking disrespectful to you, you can either keep your energy and stay far, far away from them because they aren't even relevant. They're people you won't even look at on the street, and you think it's okay to say even one thing to me at work. When I walk past you in the street, you are one of those people that aren't dressed up nicely, that look scruffy, that aren't even on my level, and you think it's okay to speak to me like that when you're down here. That's what I'm saying. Where did you get this confidence from? Where did you get this confidence from? Because I need to know where all these people that are disrespecting other people think it's okay. Like, who taught them this? I would say specifically at work, don't give your energy to these people. They're not worth it. They're nothing on you, and they have a miserable life. People are stressed from work, so they put the stress on top of you, and that's not okay. It's never okay. The amount of times I've heard that excuse of, oh, she was stressed, that's why she was mean to you. I don't give a shit if she was stressed. I'm stressed all the time. You don't see me being horrible to people. And I have trained people, and people have got it wrong. The last thing I can ever think of is being horrible to someone at work. That is the one environment where people feel anxious and want to learn and are there to grow, and they're there majority of their life than they are at home, and you think it's okay to make them feel like that. To be honest, I hope the people, the bullies out there, are watching this so they can see how stupid they actually are, because nothing pisses me off more than someone that disrespects me, honestly. And if you don't know how to deal with your emotions when you're stressed, go to therapy. How embarrassing is it that you don't know how to handle your own emotions, that you have to rage out on someone else? What are you, 5 years old? Go to therapy and learn how to deal with your emotions. And don't let anyone tell you that, okay? You're an adult. Learn to deal with your emotions. Learn how to understand your emotions. Do not ever reflect on someone else. So you can either not give your energy to them because they are literally nothing. They're nothing. I see them as the scum of the earth. Like, don't look at me, don't talk to me. Are you paying my bills? Are you actually paying my bills and helping me with my finances? If you're not, then don't talk to me. I'm in a place in my life right now where I am trying to stop to be a people pleaser. I really go off people's energies, people's body language, the vibe they give off to me. If they're replying back to me with one word responses, I'm going to take it as, okay, you're not interested in talking to me, so I'm not going to be interested in talking to you. Okay. And honestly, you will be surprised. It doesn't matter the environment. I could have it in church and I can sense when people just don't like me. It's crazy. Honestly, straight away, if you're young, beautiful, smart and intelligent and outgoing and confident, do not be surprised when people don't like you. For absolutely no reason, if they've never spoken to you before. Don't be surprised if people look at you and are jealous and talk about you, because it's going to happen. You need to think why the prettiest girls have anxiety and depression, because all eyes are constantly on them. All eyes are constantly judging them and looking at them. And don't say to me, oh no, no one's looking at you, no one's judging you. I've seen it, I feel it, and I hear it all the time. I can sense when someone doesn't like me, okay? You're not trying with me. You say one word responses, you don't care. If you're going to give me that energy, I'm not even going to try with you. I've had that at church before. I was sat next to someone, I said, hey, hi, how are you? And they were just like, and I've always seen her staring at me as well, giving me weird looks at church. I'm not going to talk to you. Don't think I'm going to try with you. I do not care if you're up here at church. I do not care if you're up here at work, if you're a director. I do not care. You are an individual. I am an individual. We're all made in God's images. We're all God's children. If you're going to talk to me like that, I'm going to walk away from you. And that's literally what I did. What did I do? I turned around and went the other way. I sat somewhere else because I was like, I don't need this energy. I'm at church. I'm here for God. I don't need any bitchiness from people. I don't need that. I'm over it. I'm 25 years old. I cannot be asked. Another way you can go about being disrespected is, I've seen this a lot from the Wizard Liz, and I think it's such a powerful move when my partner, he doesn't ever mean no harm, but if I feel like he's saying something that crosses the line, and he does this for me as well, I would just be like, that was mean, why did you say that? You know, when you put someone in their place and you make them look at their own actions, they will question themselves. They'll feel a bit embarrassed. I notice it. They'll be a bit like, and this isn't just aimed at my partner, I do it to everyone now. I think it's a very, very powerful move. So if someone at work bullied you and is a bit horrible to you, say to them, go on, this is a challenge I give you, okay, for 2025. If you're trying to overcome disrespect and someone disrespecting you, if someone makes fun of you or as a joke, and I wish I said this, and I'll give you a good example. In my last 2 jobs ago, I had this woman, she just envied me for no reason. She always tried to pick things out of me, and I never understood why, but it literally is because I'm pretty, smart, and did better than her. And she was working there for ages, and I was at a higher stage than her. I came in at a higher stage. And she said this to me. She said, whose shoes are you wearing? Are you wearing your big sister's shoes? Because the shoes that I bought, okay, for when I first started working, I bought a size up. Because when I wear high heels, they give me blisters. So I sized up. And she tried to embarrass me and say it in front of everyone and laugh. And I was thinking, mate, you're not even funny. Like, you're not even funny. If anything, you're a bully and you just look weird for looking at my feet. That's what I thought. If anyone bullies me, I think you're a weirdo for thinking you can speak like this at this generation and not think anyone's going to stick up for themselves. So just ask them. If someone speaks like that to you and you feel like they're bullying you or that you feel like they're talking down on you, just say, why did you say that? Why did you think it was okay to say that? Or make them repeat themselves. Excuse me? They'll say it again. Sorry? And they'll say it again. Sorry? Yeah, I thought you said that. Why did you say that? And if they think it's funny, oh, okay, I just thought that was a bit rude. Let's make them think about what they said. They will feel embarrassed. And I guarantee you, they will think before they speak. So challenge them, make them feel uncomfortable. And if they feel uncomfortable, that is how they made you feel. Oh, my baby! Hi! This is my child, everyone. His name's Nico. He's so cute. Say hi to the camera, baby. He's such a sweet baby. He'll be there now. He's so cute. He's like, yeah, don't no one disrespect you. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, I love him so much. I can speak passionately about because I'm the youngest in my family. I never felt like I had a voice. I never felt like anyone listened to my emotions, anyone took me seriously. I feel like I was always brushed off. I could never ever stick up for myself because I had 2 older siblings and I would always get ganged up on. So now when I feel like I've got my own room, I'm focusing on myself and I'm trying to improve myself, I don't let anyone disrespect me now because I feel that trauma when people talk down on me or horrible to me. I've constantly got my guard up, so I know when someone disrespects me and I will be the first person to stand up for myself. Made my inner child feel as safe as I possibly can, and I would say I'm really proud of myself because that's all I ever wanted, to respect myself, to be respected by others and be able to talk to someone and not feel like they're making fun of me, that they're horrible to me, that they see me as a human being and I see them as a human being. And that is probably the bare minimum that we can ask from each other, to love each other, to be kind to each other and to respect one another. I finally have my voice. I let no one disrespect me. And when I say I let no one disrespect me, I've had 2 directors in the room with me. They've told me to shut up and they said I'm never ever going anywhere in life. They said that when I'm new I should be shy and quiet, and they were teaching me morals and values that just weren't me, that just wasn't myself, and were closing my mouth. And I was really thinking, wow, this is really what the corporate world wants from you. They want to shut you down, they want to shut your ideas down, they want to close you up and put you here so you can work under them. And that is the real world, unfortunately. If you read that Power Laws book, I can't remember, it's like quite a thick red and blue book. I've listened to a bit of the audio with it. It was a bit too, I would say evil for me to listen to, but I listened to it when I was listening to the audio, and it said, don't ever outshine your boss, because they will be jealous of you and they will hate you and they will know you are better than them. And that is exactly what I faced in that job. They knew I was confident and loud, and finally had someone that could stick up for themselves, because I got insanely bullied there. I had everyone gang up on me. I had rumours spoken about me. I got told I was never going anywhere in life and that I should pretty much shut up if I wanted to go anywhere. And you know what I did? I stood my ground, and I say no one should ever speak to someone like that. I stood up for myself. I did not give a crap if they were directors of a company. Do not ever speak to me like that, because I wouldn't ever speak to anyone like that. When I think about that, I think I'm so proud of myself for sticking up for myself, making myself feel safe with myself. And now everywhere I go, I trust myself that I can take care of myself and I can guide myself and I can love myself. No other person can. I will always put myself in a position where I feel safe. Quite a long time, I was really upset about that situation. But when I think about it, you don't just deal with these things for no reason. You deal with them because God is trying to get you out of this place that you felt you was going to settle with. God is trying to get you out of it. And when he is trying to get you out of such a horrible place, he will make things happen that you would just want to leave, or you were happy that you left. So just think of these as signs. Think, why am I feeling this way? Why am I coming across such a horrible situations? What can I learn from it? Do I need to get out of this? Do I need to break a karmic cycle that I'm feeling like this? Is it because I'm treating someone like this, so I'm getting this back? I used to think, God, am I speaking to someone like this? Am I mean to someone in my relationship? Is that why I'm getting spoken to like this? Another reason why I think it's so important to keep your energy safe and not even give drama to anyone is God works in mysterious ways, and he wants to take care of things. All you need to do is pray about it and trust God and keep your energy close. Don't let other people drain your energy when they are literally nothing to you. I'll give you a good example. In my last job, I had a manager who was incredibly horrible and rude and impatient and disrespectful to people she was training. She was training people who were not even adults, 16 to however age they wanted to employ people, okay? And she was like, you know, Mrs. Trenchbull from Matilda? She was literally that. And I heard so many stories about her before I was even up in that department. So I already had a inkling of who she was and how I should go about her, because I didn't want to drain my energy and hate her as well, because she did nothing to me. I just knew she was a bad person, and if I kept my distance, I really need to care, because I was hardly up there, you know. One day she was incredibly rude to me. She called me names and she threatened to talk to my director, my mentor. And when I say threatened, she did, for something very, very tiny. This was something that wasn't my fault. The way she was talking down on me was, honestly, you know when it shocks you, when it's like, who gave you the audacity to speak like that, to speak to me like that, first of all, and to even speak like that in general? Really opened my eyes that these poor people working for her have to go through this every day. And I've heard people quit because of her. She made people cry all the time. She made people cry when I was even up there. I saw it with my own eyes, and it was something, an environment that I needed to stay far, far away from. Thank the Lord, they were on my side, and they told her that I'm very hardworking and I didn't mean anything malicious and I wouldn't have done anything like that. And she then came back to me and apologized, but her apology was so backhanded. She still was digging at me, which told me she's not a good person and she's never going to change. So I first of all, I stuck up for myself, because I was like, no one has ever spoken to me like that, and I don't let anyone speak to me like that, and no manager should speak to me like that. Put them in their place, make them feel like an idiot. 2, went and told HR, not only is this going to be kept between just the director, the manager, and you and me, no, I'm going to be telling HR, and everyone's going to know about this by the way you treated me and everyone around. And then I found out she went on a ski trip, and if you're watching this, you know who it is. or you know who you are. Oh, how was it? Because even though I really dislike this person, I'm trying to stay civil, and I'm not trying to drain my energy by hating on people. Because when you hate on people and you dislike them, your energy, your joy, and your peace is getting drained from you. Because all you can think about is that you hate this person, you don't want to be around them, you dislike them, they're rude, this and that. And when you see them, you're like, ugh, which is what I felt like. But I was like, I'm not going to let this silly person affect my life. Like, she doesn't even know who I am, you know? And I really do not give a shit about her. Like, I really, really honestly do not give a shit about you. She was like, oh, it was so horrible because they were trying to train me and I've never gone skiing before. And not to be rude, and they were like foreigners. She went to their country, first of all, and she called them foreigners. Honestly, people that are so small-minded and uneducated make me want to vomit. And she was like, and then they kept speaking in French and I didn't know what they were saying, so it made me cry. And I was like, God, you made that happen. You literally showed her exactly how she speaks to other people on a daily basis. And she was crying. She was like, it's not nice when you don't know how to do something, someone shouts at you. Everyone, let me tell you, everyone in that office literally said to me, she literally got a taste of her own medicine. She literally got a taste of her own medicine. So God works in mysterious ways. He will literally show you how you're treating other people in your life. So if you feel like you're getting disrespected, okay, just take a look at your life and see, am I treating people like this? I need to change immediately. That is why I say do not waste your energy on people, because God works in mysterious ways and he will literally get you out of situations that aren't good for you, as well as making people see their own actions. So don't ever feel like, oh, you know, I really wanted to stay in there. No, God got me out of my previous job and got me the job of my dreams. People who were on my level, people who were great friends, supportive, loving, kind, and just respected me as a person. And honestly, I felt so much happier there than in my last job, and I didn't think I'd ever find an environment like that. This leads on to my last few points. Learn how to carry yourself. Learn how to put yourself together. How you dress, your appearance, how you look, your personality, your wisdom, how you talk. Learn how to do these all correctly. Be poised, be smart, be patient. Read books, learn the topics you need to learn about and who you surround yourself with. Be careful with what you speak, because if you're with someone and then you're in a new environment and your hair's all scruffy and your makeup's bad and you don't put any makeup on, you're in your joggers and you don't know what you're saying and you're umming and ahhing and you don't know the topics, no one's going to respect you. People will only respect you if you carry yourself well. If you're talking something really smart, some people might not even believe you because of the way you carry yourself. Go back to the basics, rewind. Some people don't get taught that when they're younger. I didn't get taught how to eat with a knife and fork and like what's the correct way. I just learned that. I don't know, I had to learn basic etiquette, you know. Finally, this is the last bit that I will say in the video, and this is actually the most important, is always respect yourself. And it probably sounds cliche, however, when I speak more about it, you will understand it. If you don't respect yourself and if you disrespect yourself, you are obviously going to let other people disrespect you. It's basic knowledge. If you're going to disrespect yourself, you're going to let other people disrespect you. So, do not talk bad and think down upon yourself. Do not have thoughts that you are ugly, that you're not good at this. Do not have doubts. Do not have fears. Obviously, we're humans, so we're going to have doubts and fears, but you need to learn techniques on how to talk yourself about it and what you believe, like positive affirmations that I've mentioned in my previous videos. If you are constantly saying word by word and constantly thinking, I'm ugly, I can't do this, I will never achieve anything, your mouth, it says in the Bible, your tongue is like a sharp knife. Everything you say will become true. It's exactly like manifestation. If you're constantly saying, oh, I'm ugly, I'm like this, every single day, and your thoughts are wired to repeat these things, and these are just normal basic thoughts that you have, you are going to manifest that you're ugly, that you're stupid, that you can't do this, or you're always late, or I don't have any common sense. You're going to be like that. Okay, so be careful with what you say. Be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself. Do not disrespect yourself in a way you wouldn't want other people to disrespect you. Would you want other people to say you're ugly? No. So why are you saying it to yourself? You know, don't say that. I will probably make more videos on how to love yourself, a lot more, but I have mentioned them in my previous videos. So if you're struggling with that, please go back and watch those videos as well. Some people don't realise how easy it is to create doubts, anxieties and fears into your mind without even meaning to. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't create procrastinations, because if you procrastinate and you say you're going to, for example, I'm going to start my driving soon, and then you don't do it, your mind's going to wonder, well, I said I was going to do something. I clearly do not trust myself to do it. Why don't I trust myself to do it? Am I bad at this? Do I deserve this? It creates all these negative thoughts in your mind that are simply not true. If you say you're going to do something, how much do you disrespect yourself to not do it? You must disrespect yourself in a whole nother level if you can't even achieve the simple thing that everyone else can do as well. If you say you're going to do it, then do it. Your inner child is trusting you. If I said I'm going to do it, I sure hope that I'm going to achieve it, because one, I can, and two, everyone else can as well. So why can't I? Your mind and your body actions, they're not aligned. They're clashing. They're not doing what your mind is saying you'll do. I'm going to start driving, but I'm not doing it. Clash, clash, clash. If anything, you're just going to doubt yourself. You're going to cause fears. Your mind is going to be confused on, I'm not the person who I say I am. Your actions and your words, you need to align. If you can't even heal your inner child and do what you say and be confident in what you say, of course you're going to let people disrespect you. Of course you're going to be miserable. Of course you're going to doubt yourself. So do what you say you're going to do. And I hope you don't feel like I am angry at you guys. I am just disappointed. And that's an even worse word. I'm disappointed in the way you treat yourself and in the way you let others treat yourself. So I really hope that this video has helped at least one person out there. I know exactly who it's going to help. It's going to help me when I look back at this and I feel like, and we're going to have those days, guys. Sometimes we're not going to speak up for ourselves, because sometimes I've been so shocked what people say that I'm like, God, you just need to deal with this. And sometimes it gets like that. So don't be disappointed if you can't stick up for yourself, because as long as you pray and you're keeping your energy safe, God will deal with it. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please stay tuned for more videos to come when giving advice. Please tell me what you want to watch and listen to, and I will definitely take notes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Love you guys.